Every time I turn on the recorder, it does this. But we are back with the Alice Judgment. And we are on Chapter 5, The Prank Club. We need to figure out who's doing the pranks. Who is trying to frame Alice? Is it the Red Rabbit? Oh, Luna. You've been away for so long and now you're back. What? I am not the murderer. And Treasure Cat just proved that on the court, didn't you? Oh, I do say Treasure Cat, don't I? I answer with shaking. That's right. There was only Treasure Cat willing to support me at the court. Did we do this already? Then why is she saying all these now? I was not able to kill White Rabbit, right? I was in the library with the Treasure Cat. We also proved this in court just now. Cheshire Cat doesn't avoid Alice's glance and nods. Then she writes on the notebook. You are now awake, Alice. You need to know. About what? The truth behind this case. The truth? What exactly are you talking about? Stop this. I only want to stop myself being executed as the murderer because it was unfair and even without any evidence. It was a mess. The stupidest ruling I've ever seen. That is all. I don't intend to be a detective to find out the murderer. I feel that I've done this before. Huh. Oh well. Cheshire Cat refuses to move her glance from me. Red King has told you to find everything. Everything? And Alice, you also told me that you want to recall everything. And Alice, you also told me that you want to recall everything. Ah. Alice, let's solve this case. I will help you out. Solve this case. Okay, I will solve the case. I knew Alice would say so. Treasure Cat sees right at me as I nod slowly. I cannot tell what kind of expression she wears now due to the mask, but I think Treasure Cat is smiling. Let's investigate little by little. Okay. Well, talking about the investigation, where should we start? Like the crime scene? Audiovisual room on the second floor on the East Schoolhouse. Treasure Cat nods. Okay, it is a crime scene with someone was murdered, so probably cannot go in. Let's try anyway. Oh, I do remember playing this. Huh, I wonder why the chapter started over. Did I not finish it? Interesting. I think I got stuck somewhere. And I couldn't progress for some reason. Thank you for helping me out in the court back there. I didn't do anything. Alice is the one who handed out the critical evidence. No, it's because of Treasure Cat defense, which encouraged me to hand out that evidence. It's all because of Treasure Cat. I am glad I am helpful. Alright. So guys, we are going to walk around and find clues. I know of some, but since I got stuck, it's been a while since I played the game. It was evening when this funny court began. How much time has passed then? I cannot figure out. Anyway, let's investigate the case. I need to move forward even with little steps. The date is May 14th. Well, Fury said to a mouse he met in the house, let us both go to law. There is some message on the blackboard, poor handwriting. What is this now? It is different from what it was before. I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright, everyone. Let's move forward. Let's see. Let's go to the hallway first. It is hopeless to stay here. I am curious about this crime scene in the lottery room. I need to ask around anyway. Let's move. Treasure Cat nods and leaves the room. I'm going to chase her and get out of the classroom. As I am nearer to the door, I feel someone gazing behind me. It's you again. The kid wears the Red Rabbit costume, sitting on the seat now. You are always with Treasure Cat. You are very good friends. Because we are friends. I am not good at cats. Cats are neutral enemies of rabbits. Who are you? March Hare. Alice, you are very curious. The truth behind the case and my memory. I want to know. It is scary to not know. Really? Of course, why are you asking? Sometimes it is better not to know. Are there usually cases like that? Maybe it is true sometimes, but I hate not knowing my own memory. To know something is to kill your old unknown self. Alice, when do you think a person can get very cruel? That is when that person is full of curiosity. Curiosity. There is a novel starting with a young girl's curiosity. She chases the rabbit, then falls into a hole. Her adventure begins with her curiosity. Alice, do you really believe in Treasure Cat? March Hare's words sink into my head. I feel my steps are unsteadily. I am dizzy. No. Treasure Cat has helped me out. How can I not believe? How can I doubt her? Someone pokes me in my shoulder. I turn around to see Treasure Cat looking at me worriedly. What is wrong? Sorry, I zoned out for a while. Right. Are we going to investigate the case? I look back at the classroom and March Hare is not there. So I realized before that if you look at the strength, depending on how many questions we ask certain characters and stuff like that, it starts to go down for some reason. But we can always watch an ad to get it back. But it's just interesting that while you investigate, the bar goes down. The sunset outside of the window is as usual. Someone walks towards me on the other side of the hall. Mr. Caterpillar. Oh, Alice. It is Mr. Caterpillar who is walking in the hallway. I'm glad that you have proved your innocence. Thank you. See you. Mr. Caterpillar makes a bow and plans to leave immediately, but I stop him. Oh, well, Mr. Caterpillar? Yes. I seem to have so many questions I want to ask, but I don't know how to start. Well, please. Can you spare a moment? Can I have some words with you? It isn't my job to answer students' doubts. I don't enjoy it. So please keep it short. Thank you. What is it that you would like to talk about? The White Rabbit. I want to talk about the White Rabbit. Oh, I remember you have asked me that same question not very long ago. No, I mean, well, I want to know what you think of the White Rabbit rather than as a friend. From a teacher's point of view, well, she was a timid child. She was quite afraid of the cold, so I have an impression that she preferred staying indoor rather than moving around outside. She was always reading in the classroom. She didn't join any clubs and went straight home after school. Her grades were not bad, yet not great, too. I heard that her performance began worse in second grade. She was never late and always handed a homework on time. She was quite responsible when asked to do any jobs. In a teacher's point of view, she was a good student. Is that so? I thought he is a teacher that not caring about his students, but I am surprised that he answered the question with keen observations. However, all of these don't sound like very special traits. This is the first time I try and figure out what kind of person White Rabbit was, but still I cannot recall anything. About the spare key. About the spare key of the crime scene of the audio room. Do you happen to know anything, Mr. Caterpillar? At least it has nothing to do with me, oh my. I didn't sign up for all these troubles. Well, yeah. All the staff was interrogated and no one admitted doing it. Probably done by certain students. Anything in particular happened recently? No, nothing special. Last year we had a study camp for second graders. We will be preparing for the ball game and examinations. Ah, well, nothing like that, but rather like the atmosphere of the school or the feeling of the students. I don't know any details. Hate to be in the middle of any troublesome, though I am one of the now whether I want to or not. Mr. Caterpillar sighs as he says so. What is it? There were continuing pranks happening recently. The shoes in the cupboards were reversed upside down. The posts on the bulletin boards were flipped with the inside facing outward. All the chairs were lifted up on the tables before anyone attended school. Nothing wicked, but rumors said that they were all done by ghosts. The staff were having trouble tackling them. I am so sick of all of these extra works. Really, things like that happened. Was the prank in the library also one of them? Well, too bad I can't show him any evidence. Okay, well, time to move on. I come to the gymnasium, but no one is here. This is the courthouse I went into several times, but it doesn't seem real to me. No one's here. Library time. I come to the library again. I really don't have a feeling of reality about being in the library assistant. I stayed here to tidy all the books up, right? Yes. The treasure cat nods. I must be gambling while I tidied them. It is worthwhile to look at the expression when you know the books were all messed up. Haha, I guess everyone would have the same expression though, and I don't even remember. Well, Treasure Cat and I are chatting. We hear someone knock on the door. Excuse me. Yes, well, aren't you the one? It is the dormouse who provided the testimony at the prosecution. Well, I am very sorry. My testimony had caused you a lot of trouble. No, please don't apologize. There is nothing for you to apologize for after all. You cannot lie at court. That is true, though. You can only answer what the prosecutor asks, right? You didn't do anything wrong. Yes, thank you so very much for understanding. Never mind. Anyway, what brings you to the library? Have you forgotten anything? No, it is nothing like that. Well, there was something at the court that, anxiety annexes me. Annex, I think. Things annexes you. Makes no sense. Alright. Time for you, Mousy. What is it that annexes you? Alex, you showed the bookmark at the court of the evidence, didn't you? Oh yeah, the prank message? I was in fact helped by the bookmark, but when I think of how much trouble it caused me, I feel quite inconsolable. Exactly, I actually feel like I've seen something similar before. Really? Where? I cannot recall clearly. Somewhere along the numerous colorful posters. It was there with them. Colorful posters. Yes, but where is it? Well, what? The invitations to the poster clubs. Right. They are indeed messing with each other. Handwritten and colorful posters. There are plenty of them. I see. Then the thing you talked about was among them. It's the archway. Thank you. I will go check it out. Now you can go to the archway. Hey, Dormouse, do you know anything about White Rabbit? White Rabbit? She was the victim, wasn't she? Yes. I don't know very much. She belonged to a different class than me. Sorry that I'm not very helpful. Oh, don't apologize. That is fine. I thought maybe you'd know something and give it a try, that is all. Okay, what happened? Nothing. I feel like I recall something when I heard of the name White Rabbit just now. But what is it? Really? What is it? I'm sorry. I think I have heard about the name White Rabbit. I cannot recall anything at the moment. I see. Let me know when you remember something. I will. So we have the little mouse. I wonder if this little... Oh wait, I'm thinking about Cinderella. I was thinking that there were 3 other mice, but there isn't. So let's see. Let's go to the archway. The archway and I always go through this place to get to the classroom. At least I remember this. I feel strange being here. There seems to be someone, but there isn't. It is much better with Cheshire Cat by my side. It's frightening to be alone. Then we touch the posters to the left side. Information for this month's annual events and posters and activities. So let's see. It was one of these posters. There we go. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Collect interested person. Giant Crow Club. Treasure Cat nods. Alice asked was it part of the school club, but it doesn't have a stamp of approval. What is this exactly? The drawing of the crows is the same. Is this what Dormouse said? Probably. Treasure Cat, do you know anything about this crow club? The prank club? The prank club? I do not know anything in detail, but I've heard about it from the conversation of the classmates. Oh, Giant Crow Club is like an invitation poster. It is probably an invitation poster for the prank club. So that's what this card meant? I have a record of the card in the file now. Yay! Alright, is there anything else here? This is where the change of the shoes. It's nothing in particular. Is there anything on the floor? Shall we look at the posters again? What's this yellow thing? Was that the only place where something was hidden? Alright. Whatever's happening, she's super excited about it. Let's see. Can I flip it? Nope, can't flip it. Alright, we have another place to go to. And that would be the visual hall room. There is tape all around the visual hall room on the east schoolhouse. No one can go in, and security is strict. You cannot go into the crime scene, of course. Don't know what extent can amateurs do, but let's try and see if there is anything we can investigate. There is a dark curtain hanging in the classroom. I cannot peek from in the window. So, is the owner of the spare key really the murderer? Hey, Treasure Cat, is there anyone who knows White Rabbit well? Red Rabbit and Alice were quite friendly, so I would think Alice is the one who knows best. I cannot recall anything, even though you said so. It would really suck to lose your memory. So, let's start investigating. Let's see, I know there's this plaque. A plaque indicates the name of the classroom. The audio-visual room we would be referring to the second audio-visual room when we only say visual room now. What? It is equipped with the air conditioner and computers. To students, it is as heaven. Students had probably used this place before. Yeah? It is not convenient. It is tough not to have a connecting pathway There is only one door on the first floor, and it's quite troublesome to come here from the library. It would help if you were in shape. Huh? Wait, are you implying that I'm fat? She avoids my eyes. No students come to this area, so there is dirt everywhere. Treasure Cat, this room is no longer used, right? Nods and explains. Correct, we now have a better equipped audio room on the north school side, and since this one's on the east side is old, you can say this one is not used anymore. We don't even assign anyone to clean this area. Don't you think it's a little weird if it's not used? There should be some dirt on the floor. After the case happened, the police have been going in and out quite often, I think. Is that so? But the footprints were rather small. Recorded the situation on the floor of the audio room. Yay! Under the new big footprints, there are plenty of small ones. And that's where I left off before. I was clicking everything, and I don't know what else to gather. There are folding tails and chairs on the side. Wow, looks so dirty. It seems they have placed unused stuff here. Might be disposable equipment. So I don't know what else to do. I've clicked the door, the sides, the windows. So I'm going to go in front of the gymnasium and see what happens. Hey Treasure Cat, what is the court all about? I don't know exactly. Judge Red King is the only person who knows everything. We can only follow her direction. Is Red King so superior? I can only see her sitting on the stage, looks self-important. No one can disobey Red King. Huh. Oh, but I said the Red King is a ridiculous ruling from the beginning. No one has done that except Alice. No one has been forgiven except Alice. Oh, really? I think anyone could have done it. Yeah, anyone could have done it, but then everyone listens to the Red King, so most likely, if the Red King said that you would be dead, you'd be dead. You're just the only one who had the balls to do it. Let's see. I'm going to go to every area and make sure that Alice doesn't have any think bubbles. Anywhere. That's what? Is it every time I move to room you're gonna cut me off too? When I come to the hallway again, Mr. Caterpillar is not here anymore. There we go. See, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Instead, there are two persons here. So this is what happened last time, and no one showed up. Hey, Alice. Hello, Alice. I come nearer as they talk to me. I see there are two boys look exactly the same standing in front of me. Hello. Well, you were the ones who had my school pocketbook. Exactly. You need to be more careful. I will. Well, were you also my friends? They are talking so friendly with me. They are a possibility that they were friends with White Rabbit and Treasure Cat too. I just don't remember. No, we're not friends. This is the first time we talk. We don't belong to the same class after all. We know each other instance since we are the same age. We belong to the same class with Treasure Cat, who stands beside you. The twins in 2nd grade, class 1. I am Tweedledum. And I am Tweedledee. Nice to meet you. They speak so fast from my right to my left, and I feel a little dizzy. What is going on with these twins? We are friendly twins. We feel quite intrigued by you, the way you behave in court. It was so interesting to ask the court to act it normal. You seem so interesting that I proposed to talk to you. What? I'm the one who said we should. What? You have a problem? Yeah, you want to fight? Gladly accepted. Wait, what are you talking about? Alice, they are like this all the time. Huh? That is right, we are like this all the time. Pleasure to meet you. I really don't want anything to do with you. Wow. Let's see. About the twins. You are, well, can you tell me who you are? Oh, what are you going to do after knowing us more? What? What are you the ones who came to talk to me? Isn't it normal to understand people you are having conversations with? Well, maybe. It sounds right. But we were not planning to do anything. Right, we just wanted to talk to you, that's all. We love to do things that are meaningless. In other words, it is very meaningless to talk to me. That is interesting. Wow, you are cunning? Cunning is boring. Ask us things more intriguing. What? How rude are they? You belong to the same class with Treasure Cat, right? Yes, we are not close though. But we know her. Right, Treasure Cat? We are classmates enjoying a very normal and neutral relationship. Treasure Cat nods. Oh, even Treasure Cat is losing ground. We indeed do not know much about Treasure Cat, but we know she can speak not very long ago. What? She spoke very normally in the classroom. She said good morning to us this morning. Since when did she stop talking? From yesterday, from today, or from tomorrow? Treasure Cat could talk, huh? I thought she had not been able to talk since she was born because of some kind of illness. You got caught. Treasure Cat, what is going on? I am not able to talk, only that I cannot talk right now. Interesting. Does it have something to do with the Red King? I knew something was up with that face mask. It's like a spell. Hey, do you know anything about White Rabbit? Well, as if know something, but exactly nothing at what? I feel like I know something, but not sure what it is. Hey, get real. We are very real. What is wrong with you? You need to ask us more precisely. Yeah, we can only be very vague because the question was vague. You are not doing it right. Ugh. They sure are good at talking back to people. About White Rabbit's personality or anything. Yeah. White Rabbit and we belong to different classes after all. We never talk to her. If you ask us what kind of person she is, as if we knew this person, we can tell you that we are very close to know nothing about her. What? What kind of answer is that? More importantly, Alice, let us tell you some interesting news. Interesting news? The story of the walrus and the oyster. Suddenly, the twins begin to talk in a very exaggerated way. I don't really want to know any story about the oyster and the walrus. It is very troublesome to stop them, so I let them continue. The ray of the sun glittered over the sea. It is so strange. The background of the story is at night. During daylight or night? Either one. In the other words, it doesn't matter. So you don't really need the introduction. However, I choose not to cut in. The seawater was drenched, the beach was dry, the walrus was very hungry. The walrus went into the sea and talked to the oyster. Let's go for a walk. Among numerous oysters, there were one saying no. Really, it is a pity. There is sparkling sun, wonderful talks, with white beach and amazing things outside the sea. The rest of them all said yes. Very well, my little and brave ladies and gentlemen, follow my steps. The oysters followed the walrus in light steps from the sea to the land. My dear oysters, do you see what a wonderful view? The oysters were raptured with joy at the world they saw for the first time. Then when the walrus stuck out his tongue out and ate all the happy oysters. Oh. Do you know what the message we want to deliver? Don't follow strangers. Very close. Things that more functional. It's curiosity. Curiosity. Curiosity kills the cat. Ah, I see. Didn't someone just tell me this? What is going on with them? What do you think, Alice? Will you chase yourself into danger just like the girl who fell down the rabbit hole due to her childish curiosity? This game is interesting. Hey, we are joking. Don't look at us so seriously. Sigh. It is useless to be angry with the twins. And what was my question back then? Alright. Why can't Treasure Cat talk? Is there any reason for it? Well, she must have some reasons that she cannot talk, or reasons that she cannot talk to me. Treasure Cat and I are friends, but I don't seem to know her very well. Well, there's no point in me investigating. And I can't talk to the boys anymore. So I guess we're gonna move on. Still nothing for the gymnasium. Go to the classroom. Can we talk to you? Nope. The library. I had been sorting all the books here when the case took place. Treasure Cat nods. But who had done it? No one would benefit from messing up an order of the books. Do the case and the prank have anything to do with anything? I don't know. Alright. Back to the hatchway. Okay, so once again, at least we met the boys. Tweedledee twins. The twins are always joking. It is tiresome to talk to them. I wonder if I can show them the card. So I've been to the hatchway, I've been to the gymnasium, the library, the hallway, and the classroom. I've been to all these places. I've pressed all the think buttons. Oh no. I guess I will watch. It's already been 43 minutes. So I've been tapping and I've been napping. Like my tablet's at 30%, it's 4 o'clock. And I have not figured out how this chapter is supposed to go. I actually read the reviews. Apparently a lot of people have either finished the game or really like this game. Some people have been complaining about this chapter. Also, they complained about the chapter 2 because just like with me, they couldn't advance because it looped. So, I don't know. I was looking for clues. Someone said that there was supposed to be a map in the classroom in the second seat and that it wasn't there. I'm like, I know I've touched all these chairs. Then you have some people that say, read this, let us both go to law. Like, even if all of this is broken English, I've tried my best. I'm still not understanding. We have the mouse, we have the house, the dormouse. Let us go to law. Law is the courtroom. I just assumed that it was the dormouse going to the courtroom. I don't know. I'm gonna look around again and read some more reviews and see if I can find. If not, then I guess this would be the video. Because I don't feel like doing this chapter again like I did the other one. This one was super long. Okay, so I've looked at the reviews again, and someone did confirm once again that there's supposed to be a map on one of these chairs. Well, not even the chair, it's supposed to be on the table. There's a Japanese version, and there's supposed to be a map on the table. And I've clicked all of these desks. I see no map. And the thing is, they did the same thing. They even restarted it, and the map wasn't there. So the game still has bugs in it. I don't know what version this is. On the thing, it did say that they corrected a minor bug already, but it looks like different people are getting different bugs. Like, most of them are in chapter 2 and in chapter 6. Some other people just can't find the contradicting evidence. So I'm gonna stop it right here, because this has been close to an hour and it's late in the morning and I'm sad. So I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna contact the developer because I want to finish this game. And I'm not sure if they just translated it or this is their game and they translated it. I think it is their game. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So thank you if you stayed watching this for like the past hour. And hopefully I can bring you another game. So stay random and see ya. I love this game so far, but it sucks. I have to let it go.